Because before I came here, I was like, let me dance because I'm not going to the gym today. So let me do like a couple of dances. And my, like I'm tossing my hair around. But I hope everybody's having a good day. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tan. I am Artemis Oracle. I'm an Oracle and Tarot card reader. And I just wanted to see what messages you need to know at this time. I'm going to start off with the Archangel Michael Oracle deck, which has lately been my favorite. And if you know anything about Archangel Michael, he's the one that is our protecting angel. He protects us. He protects us whenever we need it. He's the one that helps us cut energetic cords. He's the one that we seek when we're not feeling safe. So let's see what messages the collective needs to know at this time. What messages do you need to know at this time? Hey, I'm good, and you? Okay, let's see. What messages? Okay, welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. So some of you may be having some financial issues, financial challenges, but abundance is on its way to you. Remember to remain optimistic and have a sense of gratitude with what you already have. You know, the universe doesn't operate on the lack mentality unless you want to attract more lack. That's the way it works. Let me put this on because I keep forgetting to do this because I'm not there. Okay. Then we embrace your life purpose. I am guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. So if some of you are questioning what your life purpose is, think about what it is that you enjoy doing. What fulfills you? What makes you feel good? What brings passion? What makes you want to get out of bed? That's what you're meant to be doing. And you're meant to be sharing that with other people as well, you know? Did I show you the card? Embrace your life purpose. All right, anything else? And any other Archangel Michael. Open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. So this may only resonate with people who believe in having spiritual gifts, who believe they have spiritual gifts, or maybe even questioning, you know. So it was interesting that I saw an article because I was looking into shamanism. Okay, I'm looking at different paths for myself. So shamanism is one of them, and it's one that's been following me since last year. Something that I've been considering since last year. And maybe even 2024, actually. And I saw this other article that was linked, and the website I went to, I forgot the name of the website, but it was talking about how do you know the universe is speaking to you. If you ask questions, you're asking for signs of synchronicity. If you're one who's noticing patterns, if you're noticing like number synchronicities, you keep saying the same thing, or something keeps coming up like to you. Like for me lately, what card has been popping up in my readings for myself has been the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is someone who is highly intuitive, who is psychic, who knows secrets, who keeps secrets, who has a deeper understanding and deeper knowing of things, right? So for you, there could be certain things that keep coming up. If you keep seeing the same animals, if you keep saying things, but they're different, they're not like the usual shit you see. It's stuff that's like out of the ordinary, but you keep seeing that stuff. It's a message for you, okay? It could even be what your friends are telling you. In the article, the person was talking about how she had 3 friends who live in different parts of the world or different parts of the US who saw bears. But they all went to her and told her, oh, I saw a bear, I saw a bear, I saw a bear, like a live bear, wherever they were. But she's like, what? Why do they keep telling me? Why are they telling me about the bear? So she looked into the meaning and the message, how it resonated with her. So there may be things that people are telling you and you may be hearing it from different people, but it's the same thing, but different people. It may have a meaning to you. So you need to look into it. You know, also, one of the things it said was you have to take coincidence out of your vocabulary. Because if there are certain things that you're seeing that's really sticking out to you, it's something that you need to pay attention. That may be some sort of sign for you, something to look into. That may be tied to whatever gifts you have, spiritual or not. Okay, there could be a hidden meaning, a deeper meaning that will resonate with you and whatever you're experiencing at this time, or whenever time you're seeing whatever that same thing, the same numbers, the same synchronicities, the same animals, you know, especially if it's not normal. It's not part of your, like what you usually see, the things that really stand out to you, but you notice a pattern with. Okay, that's just something for you to know. That's something for you to consider. But, so we got the numbers 37, 12, and 21. All right. I'm gonna look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, you will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Remember, it could be through messages, ideas, inspiration. You know, you have to pay attention to the signs. That card didn't come out, but that's one of the cards in this specific deck. So whatever it is you're manifesting, remember about the abundance, be in the attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for what you already have. All right? Because it's like you attract that more. If you're like worried about bills and debt and all that stuff, and that's always on your mind, that's all you're gonna see. Everything that has to do with you having to pay people money is gonna keep coming to you. It's gonna be another bill and another bill and another bill. You know, and I see this happen in real life with people I know. So heed my warning, okay? Be careful what you're thinking about, especially because we're always manifesting. We're always manifesting. All right, let me see. Okay. Oh, so you need to look up, 7 is a spiritual number, so you need to look that up, what that number means, and if it resonates with you. Hi, Gleds. How are you? Okay, did I bring more cards? Yes, I did. My Fortune Oracle. Okay, let's see what messages. Look at the anchor card. Remember to stay grounded. I want to say grounded. Ground your thoughts, ground your emotions. Think before you feel, you know? And when I say that, that is for you to, whatever is in your head, that may be bothering you, maybe worrying you, maybe have you feeling unsettled, or even have you feeling stuck. You had to sit with it, but think about it. Why do you feel the same? Why do you feel that way? You know? So sometimes you have to be logical. Well, you have to be logical sometimes. You know, sometimes your emotions could get the best of you. You can't do that. Remember, your thoughts control your emotions. So what are you thinking that's causing you to feel a certain way? And also, if you're experiencing anxiety, question whether it's something that belongs to you or if it's something that's being projected onto you. Especially if you're someone who's empathic, who's sensitive. If you feel anxious for any reason, like it comes suddenly, look at what's going on at your current moment, or even anything that may be going on in your life, and see if there is a valid reason for you to feel anxious. And if you can't think of one, then that's not you. That's not you. That's someone else's. And if it's not yours, you can't think of a valid reason, then say that you don't resonate with that vibration. You don't resonate with that feeling, and you would like it to be returned to where it came from. Because that's what I do. Like, it's your anxiety, you work it out. I don't got it. That's your problem. Okay. Okay, so let's see what the Coffee Cup Oracle message is for the collective. Coffee Cup Oracle message. Coffee Cup Oracle message. Flowers. Romance and sweetness. Flowers. And then Peacock. Pregnancy and wealth. Oh, I love this because this is like abundance. Also about being attractive. Being attractive, abundant. I know peacocks, the beautiful peacocks, are the male peacocks. So there could be a very attractive masculine energy heading your way who may be very sweet, may have romantic intentions, but that may not be for everybody. Shark, you may maybe have intentions. If you're a masculine energy, you have intentions for someone. But shark, survival and power. Okay, this person could be very powerful, be very wealthy, but it doesn't have to be romantic. Oh, we got the old man card, inheritance and male. Okay, so some of you, there could be someone in your family that may be passing. It could be, I'm sorry if that's the case. Yeah, I mean, I'm going by the card, but it doesn't have to be that. Usually inheritance implies a passing, you know? All right, so I want to look into each card separately. All right, so what's this romance, sweetness? Power. Remember your power. If Survival. You've survived 100% of all your worst days. So if there's something else you're facing, know that you're powerful, okay? You're powerful. Let's see. Okay, let's see the romance and sweetness. What is the romance and sweetness for the collective? Just so everyone knows, I'm doing a collective reading. I'm going to be clarifying each of these coffee cup oracles. This is too many cards. So someone is anxious. Someone's feeling anxious, feeling stress, but there's hope in sight, because whenever I look at this specific card in this specific deck, there's a lot of dark roads, right? Shadow energies, shadow fears, insecurities, dark thoughts. But then there's like a light at the end of the tunnel. Because you see this white bird right here, which symbolizes purity, hope. So there's hope on its way. So try not to let your fears and your worries get the best of you. But there could be somebody around you who may be feeling this way, but that could be how you're feeling. I don't know if some of you have experienced some sort of anxiety. I did not fart. Anxiety, or like some sort of heartbreak and sadness that, you know, you're still in the process of healing or processing. You're still trying to get in, but there's someone who sees you in this way. They see you as being beautiful, as showing up as everything that they could ever want. You know, because the Empress energy is someone who is abundant, who is beautiful, who is creative, who is passionate, nurturing, loving. It's Mother Gaia energy. But okay, so someone could be stressing over you. Yes, yes. I would say this person finds you attractive. They see you as a Queen of Wands energy, which is an aspect of the Empress. So this person is attracted to you. They definitely are attracted to you. You know, you're very unique and different. They could be in their head about what kind of action they want to take towards you with the Two of Wands. This is someone who could be at a distance, or someone who may be wanting to go the distance with you. You know, they're possibly thinking about a future with you, what future they could have. But I want to know, who is this person? It's interesting because we got pregnancy and wealth with the peacock. So it could be tied to that person. So someone who has a lot of emotions for you with the Ace of Cups. This could be a new person, or this could be somebody wanting to renew love with you. Have a renewal of love. With the Six of Swords, it's indicating that there could have been some conflict that you and this person could have had, but that you're moving past. You know, but communication is definitely important to have. Yeah, I said conflict. We got the Five of Wands here. So this person wants to move away from the conflict. So if there was this person may be wanting to bring a loving gesture, take a loving action towards you to make something right. Okay. But I want to know, who is this person? Because we don't know. If I go by what the signs are from the people cards, the Empress and the Queen of Wands, we got fire sign energy, and we also have Taurus and Libra. Okay, but that doesn't really say who. But it's somebody then you may already know who this person is, though. All right. It could be somebody who has a lot of responsibility or burdens, has a lot of things on their plate, maybe even past baggage. That could be you, but that could be the Nine of Swords person. The person who has a lot of anxiety, stress, worry, fears. You will know who this is. You will know, but that could be your energy too. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini energy. So it could be a King of Swords. Someone who wants to be honest, who wants to clarify, bring clarity, bring truth. This could be someone who's older than you or just be wise beyond their years. But they're definitely reflecting about any sort of disappointment they may have caused you in the past if you're connected to this person, or this person is in the process of reflecting on any of the things they've experienced in the past themselves, you know, like with love. If they, because we do have the Ten of Wands here, so there's someone who has burdens, who's been burdened. And maybe those burdens still plague them. They still haunt this person with the Nine of Swords. But remember, take the reading as it resonates. Okay. I want to see if the peacock connects to this. No. I'm gonna read it separately. What does this person? What action will this person take? Oh, see, we got Sagittarius energy. So this person could have Sagittarius in the chart. So they definitely want to bring peace. They want to reconcile. They want to bring balance into the situation. They want things to flow. They want I'm looking at the way this looks, and it kind of looks like it's like the ebbs and flows. So maybe right now you're in a downturn with this person, but they do want to bring you flowers. They want to, I think this person wants to make amends. It's that energy, especially if they put you in this, if the Nine of Swords energy resonates with you, if this person puts you in that energy. So there may be someone who wants to reconcile, or this could be someone new that can have temperance, have an air sign in the chart, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Taurus or Libra with the Empress. Okay, so let me see. With what is this peacock for the collective? I told you, this card keeps haunting me. All right, what's this peacock for the collective? Okay, peacock for the collective. See what time it is? Very good. Peacock for the collective. Okay. One more. This card wants to come out. Okay, some of you could have had some sort of financial issue or some tower moment when it comes to finances. Or whatever financial issue you may be facing, it could be coming to an end, suddenly coming to an end, because you may be, the Wheel of Fortune came out in the upright. So there's going to be something positive, a positive change coming in towards you or for you when it comes to wealth. If some of you have been wanting to get pregnant, and I say this, when you want to get pregnant, don't be like, I'm going to get pregnant, and you only fuck to get pregnant, okay? Don't fuck just to get pregnant, okay? Make sure you're enjoying the time you're spending with your person while you're doing that, because you're putting stress, so do not stress it. I'm going to tell you that, all right? Relax. Enjoy the time you have with your partner while you're trying to make a baby, okay? Don't be like, this is why we're doing it. We're only fucking to have a baby. I'm sorry. I have to be blunt, but somebody needs to hear that shit. Thank you. Oh, sorry. I'm doing good, thank you. That's what I'm going to say. I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, so for some of you, you need to take the stress, the worry out of whatever situation you're dealing with, whether it's wanting to get pregnant or wanting to bring in abundance. Remember, welcome abundance into your life. But then also express gratitude for what you're wanting to manifest. Because if you're in this positive energy, abundant energy, if you're even if you're not feeling abundant, you got to pretend you're abundant. You have to, no, don't even pretend. You have to genuinely be happy with where you are in your life. Even if you are missing certain things, you have to be happy with what you have right now, because that can allow things to turn for the positive for you. So if there's something with wealth that you've been concerned about, something shocking could bring an end to any financial issues that you're having, and whatever relief you're seeking, maybe some of you win the lottery, or some of you, karma is going to turn in your favor. Now, like I said, if you're trying to have a baby, don't force it, okay? Don't put the stress, don't put that pressure on yourself. Allow it to happen when it's meant to happen. And if it's not happening, and I even say this for people who do have, but I'm not a doctor, but this is what I believe. I truly believe this. I think sometimes you could block your own pregnancies. I think people can actually do that. because of the pressure, the expectation, all that stuff. But there are people who definitely need the assistance of a doctor. So some of you could be getting that assistance. Some of you may be needing that money so that you can. So that may be coming towards you too, okay? But I would just say, do not put pressure on yourself. Remember, be in a positive vibration. Yes, there are things that you're going to be dealing with that may be stressful, but you have to be optimistic that you will work them out and that you're doing everything that you can to make it better, okay? Because this isn't about you sitting on your thumb waiting for a miracle to happen. There's things that you need to do to help things turn in your favor, okay? I'm going to be blunt and honest with you guys, okay? You see, look at that. With the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, okay? Trust me. Okay, but still, if you need help with that, medical stuff, make sure you're getting the proper treatment. Legal advice from a lawyer. I'm just a tarot card reader, an oracle card reader. But you need to seek proper legal, medical expertise, advice from the experts, okay? So this is just for you. This is just to help let you know that things are going to get better. Okay, that you're going to get what you need. But remember, you have to be in the attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for what you have already. Okay. Now, let me see. What is this shark? Okay, power. This is funny because the Sun card came out. And Sun is solar plexus. Sun is life force energy. We need the sun, we need water, we need earth, and we need air. They all play an integral part in all life, So, but remember, for you have to remember your power. Remember everything that you survived in the past, okay? Everything that you've learned, the wisdom you've gained, the experiences you've had that make you wiser. Also, some of you definitely need to remember that you have power, because if you forget that, then you will feel trapped. You will feel the opposite of this. And you see how she has her arms raised up? It's indicating that she's released, she's surrendering, but she's also free. But that's power. You have to understand that you are free. You're not trapped. You're not stuck. That's a mindset for some people. I know certain people are in certain situations, okay, but we're talking about people who have autonomy and control over themselves. If you don't have that, then that's something that you need to work on. And I wish you all the best, genuinely do. Because I remember being at that place myself. Hi, Dana, how are you? So remember your power. Remember your power. Remember everything that you survived. I'm not saying it's fair what you went through. Never will say that. But, we wouldn't be who we are today if we didn't go through the experiences we've had. They shape us. And hopefully, depending on your mindset, it shaped you for the better. It prepared you. It made you wiser. It made you smarter. It made you more discerning. It even empowered you, So, like with the Nine of Wands, you're not a quitter, okay? Whatever you're going through, you're going to have to power through. Remember your power and don't give up, especially if this is something that you really, really want. You really, really want. But survival, hopefully none of you are in a situation where I hope you're getting all the support, the resources, the guidance that you need at this time. I truly do. I truly do. But I want to help you also shift your mindset, because a lot of people want to be in that victim mentality, and being in that mentality doesn't do you any good, because then you're someone who has basically given up on themselves and has given their power away. When you're in a victim mentality, you have given your power away. You have to remember you are powerful in your own right. Okay, and we have the King of Wands here. He's powerful in his own right. Remember, this is Leo energy. Well, I say Leo because it's fixed. Kings are supposed to be fixed signs, but it could be a fire sign energy. But this is the fire that burns within you. That fire is inside of you. The sun, solar plexus. Some of you may need to build up your confidence, build up your strength, build up your resolve. Remember how resilient you are. Like I said, you survived a lot of things. Only the resilient, only the powerful can survive things. The things that don't make it, they weren't that strong. You are. This is your reminder, okay? You're strong. You have that power within you. You have that determination, especially if this is something that you truly want, whatever it is, because this is the shark energy. I'm not sure what this is about, but I feel like this has to do with you understanding your power, the power that you have within you. Look, this was at the bottom of the deck, but see, you're the only person that can change your world. And you're the only person that can take the necessary actions, have the ideas, know what you need to do to improve things in your life. End cycles, close out cycles, have a new beginning, move beyond the past, go through the threshold, right? But don't be stuck in your head over it with the Eight of Swords. Don't be trapped. Okay? Don't let your mind trap you. Okay? Don't let anybody else trap you with their ideas, their thoughts. You know, you think for yourself. You know, there could be, look at this, the Five of Swords. Somebody is telling you something. I don't know who the hell you're listening to that is telling you lies, making you stressed out, making you worried. No, we're going to cut that person off. We don't need to talk to this person that wants to be talking shit in your ear. There's somebody doesn't have good intentions. You know, they're causing you stress, anxiety. They need to be gone, or you need to stop listening to them, because if they're not going to help you grow, then they have got to go. Okay. I'm not trying to be cute or anything, but reality, we need people who are going to support us and help us, guide us. Remember, you still have to do your part. Remember, you're part of your own healing journey. And everything, you can't be dependent on other people. Also, don't allow people to influence you, okay? Stop, don't do that. You know, you have to you follow your own intuition, follow your own inner guidance, know what's right for you based on your situation and what you have access to. Because remember, we don't have access to all the same things because we may be in different parts of the world. Right? But there's one thing that you do have access to, and it's that power. Some of you had to remember that power within you, okay? Don't give your power away. Listening to other people who are influencing you, but influencing you in the way that they could keep you stuck, they keep you stuck in drama and conflict. Those are the type of people that you need to protect yourself from. You need to guard yourself from, you know? And you need to keep moving forward, going after whatever it is, moving forward. Look at the Eight of Wands. Keep moving forward. This came on a reverse. But is this a reverse? Yeah. That's being stuck. As long as you keep allowing people to influence you, you're going to be stuck. You're also going to get in the way of your manifestations coming to you. Oh my God, I picked this up. This is so funny. You see, it says here, you will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need, right? So it's about manifestation, right? Trust, faith. And then your manifestations need to flow to you. It's all about your energy. You know, is your energy at the same level of what your manifestation is? If not, you're going to have to raise your vibration. And there are people who they tend to be in the shadow energy and they keep attracting negativity. If you find yourself in that energy, you need to remember what you're grateful for so that you could raise up your energy, your vibration, okay? I wanted to show you something because it says, some of you are getting in the way of your own blessings. You're blocking your blessings because if you're allowing other people to tell you what to do, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to give you something to think about you, you know? What you need to know to help yourself. Remember, you have the power to change your life. Remember, I showed you that card? Yes, you are correct. I'm correct. Okay. You have listened to your inner guidance. See, you have to listen to your inner guidance and make a wise choice. Keep moving forward. And I would say keep moving forward, but if you're not making choices and if you keep making the wrong choices based on what other people are telling you to do, you're going to be blocking your blessings. Okay? So follow your own. If you can listen to what people have to say, but you don't have to follow what they say. You could consider it, mull it over. Does it align with you? Does it fit with you? If it does, then you could go move forward with it. But if it doesn't, and it goes against what you stand for, against what you desire, what you want, then you know that's something that you don't have to listen to anymore. And if it's the same person telling you the same things over and over again, you need that person needs to put a little, what do you call that thing you put on a dog? You know that thing that they put on dogs so they don't bite? That little bird that's talking stuff to you, they need that. And I forgot what it's called, but it starts with an N. Okay, so don't block your blessings, all right? Do not block your blessings. It's all about perception, see? You know, allow yourself to have that new beginning, a new stable beginning, whatever it is. Because some of you may be leaving a situation, closing out a situation. We saw the world card. Some of you may be a muzzle, yes. Thank you, Dana. I was like, in my mind, I can hear it, but my mouth didn't want to say it. I don't know why. I wanted to say mullet. That's what it was. And I'm like, that's not it. It's not that. It's not a mullet, okay? Can you imagine somebody having, well, a mullet around their mouth? That'd be funny. Ace of Pentacles, new beginning. Some of you may be stuck in something in the past because of the things that you, maybe it's also your fears, you know, like maybe you have that like little voice inside your head that's like, you can't do it, you can't do this, it's scary out there, you can't do this. But you know, you did scary shit before, you've overcome scary shit before, you could do it again, okay? You can do it again. So don't get yourself stuck out of fear. Allow yourself to have that new beginning. You know, this is where the abundance comes in. We got the Ace of Pentacles here, you know. So there could be an opportunity coming towards you that you may be afraid of taking on. It could be a leadership role. Remember, you are the leader of your own life. I know we believe in God and everything, but remember, God's up there, we're down here. We got to do stuff for ourselves. You know, there's only so much God can do for us. Whatever you believe in, higher source, universe, Allah, God, you know, Buddha, anything, any spiritual higher source being, you know, or guru or whatever it is for you. You know, you still have to do the work. You still have to plant the seeds. You still have to nurture something. But allow yourself that opportunity. Don't give up, and don't allow fear to keep you trapped in your comfort zone too, okay? Because you see her, she has that bit of defiance, like she's standing her ground, but she's still behind the fence too. So some of you may be having to cross that fence. Hey, Christy, how are you? Yeah, some of you are gonna have to cross that fence, you know, so that you can, because that could be what's keeping you stuck too, you know, with the Eight of Wands being in the reverse, all right? So I'm gonna end that reading there. 2:45. Okay, that was good. That was a lot of messages. All right, let me see. Okay, I want to know about this old man, because we got inheritance and mail. Old man. Ooh, look at this. I don't know if some of you, it says love. I have the Lovers card showing up. A Gemini male. It could be a Gemini male because Lovers is Gemini energy. That may resonate with some of you. I don't know if there was I have to say this. I don't know why this popped up in my mind. But I don't know if there was an older person, a male in your family that passed away during Gemini season. So that would have been in May or June. Okay. Let's see what the old man has to say. Inheritance and mail. You know, if you think about it, if we have a birthright, whatever that is for us. Some of us are still trying to discover what that is. And when we come into this earth, some of you may be inheriting something. And it could be in a spiritual sense because we have opened up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you the messages to guide your soul's growth. So I know inheritance could be about wealth. It could be about someone passing away, you being in someone's will, money being given to you. Look at this. The Death and Rebirth card came out. I don't know if you... This is a little weird. I'm going to say it anyway because you will know if you believe in reincarnation or something, or you believe that. So some of you may be getting some sort of spiritual gifts that may be passing down from your family. You may be being initiated into something. What are you talking about, Joshua? Who's a nurse? I know there's a nurse here. There's a nurse here. Not me, I'm not a nurse. Okay, so I don't know if there was somebody who passed away. We got 13 is the death card's major arcana number. So Scorpio's death card. All right, for some of you, there could be an inheritance. I don't know how long you've been waiting. I don't know if this person was Gemini or Scorpio, or it doesn't have to be. Those may be the relevant seasons, or it may not be relevant at all. The energy is death, rebirth. 6 of Wands with the Queen of Swords and the 3 of Cups. Some of you could be, if you've been in some sort of legal battle, because the Queen of Swords could also be about judicial system, legal, law, litigation. Some of you could be having a positive outcome when it comes to some sort of inheritance from an older male that passed away, or it could be a male that passed away. I don't know if this is because of, I don't know if some of you, I'm sorry if this is what it is. If some of you were widowed, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. If that's the case, whatever legal battle that you may have been facing when it comes to maybe money, it could be property, estate, or anything like that. Remember, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just showing you what I see in the cards, and this is what's coming up based on the inheritance and male card with the old man. It could have been a slow process for you because we have the turtle card coming out, but it's coming to an end. You know, you're going to be receiving a message that there was a favorable outcome, and it may be cause for celebration for you, you know. You could finally, like, get back to life, you know? Back to life, back to reality. That came to my mind. So there could be some sort of message that you're receiving, because also Swords energy is messages, it's communication. Like I said, it could be law. Something being truthful, like something true coming out. It could be something like that, some sort of judgment that's going to be in your favor. I don't know if somebody was trying to lie, trying to be deceptive with this, and that's what may have caused this to take longer than it needed to. But it's looking like whatever this is going to turn out in your favor, and you're going to have a favorable outcome, and then you're finally going to be able to live again, enjoy life again, breathe again, move on. Celebrate, possibly, depending. It may not, it could be like, it could be, I don't know why you want to celebrate. I mean, I can understand celebrating because, like, it's over. This hell is over. Remember your power, stand your ground too. If you may be needing to stand your ground with that situation too. But, yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. So someone could have been deceptive, trying to interfere with the connection. And not the connection, interfere with the process. Why is it a connection? If that resonates with you, you will know what I'm talking about, because I don't want to go into that. But yeah, I don't know if some of you have felt isolated, alone because of this, alienated. I don't know if somebody tried to alienate you. Try to make people walk away from you, leave you alone. Oh, you are, Christy? I hope it turns out in your favor. It's looking like it is. But yeah. But it's definitely coming to an end, you know? Look at this. You got the 7 of Swords, which is, like, in this case, this may have been some sort of deception, maybe some strategy, legal strategy too. Some people, lawyers do employ that, you know. They want the, what they call it, the hourly rate thing they get. Then the 8 of Cups. I don't know, I don't know if it could have been a divorce proceeding too for some of you. The Hermit, isolation, self-reflection, introspection, solitude. But I don't, like, for some reason, I'm getting alienation. If someone tried to alienate you in some way, but it's coming to an end with the 10 of Swords, right? Then you 2 of Swords, you're not going to be in that energy anymore. That's coming to an end too. You know, the Ten of Swords to the Two of Swords. It's like that thinking, like not knowing what's going to happen. Even like the back and forth with the two birds there, the two crows, or the messages and the thoughts, the ideas that are coming through. You're like, how is it going to go? Oh my God, what if it goes this way? What if it goes that way? You know, like, but then it's like your heart's going to be, you're going to be able to like I said, breathe again, you know. And look at this, the Knight of Wands. You're going to be happy. You're going to be doing Shakira. You know, this is my Shakira card right there. You know, you're going to be feeling good. Look at that. You can start thinking and planning for the future, you know? And you can even start healing, because I don't know if this situation interfered with your grieving process too. It didn't allow you an opportunity to grieve something, whatever the loss was, okay? So you're going to be healing from that, you know? Before, you were detached because of this. You had to like close out your heart, you know? But now you're going to have that time to rest, to heal, to feel what you need to feel, process whatever you need to process, because you weren't allowed to before. And it's like liberated. You're going to be liberated. Okay? That's for whoever it's meant for. I hope that message helps you so much. I hope it's helpful. And I'm glad I clarified. I almost forgot about that card, but I'm glad I clarified it for you all. I hope everything turns out well for you. Remember your power. Remember your strength. Remember not to give up. Keep going. Allow yourself the time. If you have to be by yourself, allow yourself that time, you know. But it's like, I wanted to say someone's getting their flowers. So you're getting your flowers. Okay? So whoever this message is for, I hope it resonates with you in the best way possible. I'm sending you lots of love and light and lots of healing and a lot of prayers. I really pray for you. I look forward to seeing you later today if I go on live. If not, I'll see you next time. I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Mwah. Bye, everyone. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Bye.